Hello, this is Michael Osborne with Webucator. In this video, we're going to take a look at a neat little trick to make your DTS config files easier to read. Now be aware this is only applicable to SQL Server 2008 R2 integration services projects, as the issue was fixed in later versions of integration services. Now this video is based on a blog post by Mark Viencourt. Mark agreed to let us create this video showing his solution, which is available as an article on his blog at the URL that you see here. Okay, so let's begin by defining what the problem is we're trying to deal with. If I go into integration services, if I build a new integration services project, and we're just going to take the default name here, integration services project. Once I create that project, I can add in a configuration file, a DTS configuration file. Now the goal of my DTS configuration file is to allow me to set up package configuration variables. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enable package configuration here. I'm going to say add. We're just going to use the little wizard, and we're going to specify our configuration file name. We'll call it my config file, and this will be with a .dtsconfig extension. And then we'll just drop a few properties in there. It doesn't really matter. I'm not changing any of these. I'm just doing a demonstration of the config file. And when I do that, when I create that file, you'll notice it does not appear anywhere in my Solution Explorer. But I can actually open that configuration file by saying File Open, going to File, and you'll notice here it specifies my config file. So I can open that up. And when I do, here's the problem. You'll notice that my configuration file is displayed in a single long line. That is not very useful. Now I could take the time to very carefully go through and put in the appropriate carriage returns and that sort of thing. I'm way too lazy for that. So the real question is, what is a efficient way to reformat this file and make it easier to read? Well, it just so happens there's a handy dandy little feature built into the interface to do exactly that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my top line menu. I'm going to choose Edit. I'm going to choose Advanced. Under Advanced, I'm going to choose Format Document. And essentially what this will do is it will apply the default XML formatting rules to the document, lay it out nice and pretty so it's easy to read. Now all I have to do is save this, and from this point forward, it will be much easier to read, much easier to work with. Okay, I'd like to again thank Mark Viencourt for the inspiration for this video. Be sure and check out his blog at the URL shown here for additional articles related to SQL Server. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it.